morning. Welcome back to Evil Shenanigans World Headquarters and Training Center. And this is the video that we've all been waiting for. It's the 100 subscriber knife giveaway video. And it's not really going to be the video I wanted to shoot. I had something cool planned with like a ballistics gel and a dummy mold and all that kind of stuff. But pretty well every day since we got back from Blade Show, Texas, it's either been raining or the wind's been blowing like 600 miles an hour. And I've learned that part of how you make the ballistics gel dummy is you have to heat up this huge tub of water. And I thought, okay, well, that's cool. We got a fire pit, but in the high wind and the rain, I didn't really want to light a fire pit. So we're going to get a different version of this video. So I'll be giving away the 5th Element knife that many of you saw at Blade Show, Texas. First of all, I really appreciate everybody's excitement and enthusiasm about subscribing to our channel and winning this knife. And secondly, I really appreciate all the people at Blade Show, Texas. That was an amazing experience. And honestly, I really learned a lot about the business side of knife making from people. And so I really want to thank them. So we'll start off, that's the 5th Element knife. And we're going to start, we'll talk about the first one. This is probably the coolest sheath I've ever made. The samurai mask and the koi fish. So I took Jason Knight's online class, the Forge series, and it was the Elemental Chopper. And this is the first one I made after I took that course. And at the previous year's Blade Show, Texas, I took this knife with me and I asked Mr. Knight if he would take a look at it. And so there it is. And he held it for a second and he said, you need about 1/2 inch more handle on the top. And he looked at it and he said, but you did a good job. And that little 10-minute conversation I had with him, and then checking out the one he made for the series, honestly kind of kicked me off into a next level of knife making. So if you're interested in kind of leveling up your knife making skills, go check out his Patreon page. All of his Forge series, there's 3 series that are going to be on that Patreon page, and it is worth every last dime to watch those. So that was the first one, and I had made that one a little bit, I don't know, probably a year before I'd gone to that Blade Show. And in the meantime there, I'd made, I guess 4 others, and people had bought them, they liked them. And so then after I went to Blade Show, I went home and made the 5th Element. So it's the 5th of the elemental choppers that I'd ever made. And so I did exactly what he said. I changed up the handle, and you see it kind of fits in your hand differently. It kind of locks in your hand. I like to put the little fullers in the handle. It seems like it fits well, your fingers go in there. And you know, this knife, I guess I've had for roughly a year now. It takes a long time to grow a YouTube page. It probably helps you do YouTube videos, but we don't do a whole lot of them. So this is, I'm kind of sad to see it go. It's been like a little traveling companion. It's been to every show I've done. I took it with me to Colorado because I took this same class in person with Jason at Kilroy's workshop in Colorado Springs. And so I showed him this one. I said, you know, you probably don't remember me, but I showed you the first one I made at Blade Show, Texas, and then I went home and made this one. And he checked it out a little bit, looked at it, and he goes, yeah, that's nice. And then in the class, it's probably one of the coolest things anybody's ever said. We got to the part about making the handles, and he was telling the whole class, there was like 9 or 10 of us, you know, that not very many knife makers he knows can pull off making that handle on their own. And he pointed to me and said, but that guy can, so if you have any trouble, go talk to Josh. I thought that was pretty cool. Really did a lot for my confidence and made me really insufferable with my friends. So I do want to say, you know, how important these knives are, what it's done for me, and, you know, specifically what Jason Knight's done for me. He's done an awful lot to help me. He's been very patient, very gracious with his time. And it's really taught me a lot, not only about making knives, but about the knife making business, which I think is as difficult a skill to master, not that I have, as actually making the knives. You know, it's just as important. So what we're gonna do on this video, if you have liked, subscribe to the channel, make a comment down below, and because I think it would be kind of funny, you have to comment your favorite line from the movie The Fifth Element, and you have to tag Jason Knight in it, because that'll be really interesting when he gets a whole bunch of people tagging him in a video. I think that'll be fun. So what we'll do is I'll give it till, I'm probably gonna post this video on Sunday, which is tomorrow. So we'll give it a full week, so 7 days. On the following Sunday, I'll go back through all the comments that are under this video, and I'll assign everybody a number. And then we'll do like a live event where we'll do like the random number generator thing online, and however many comments we have, we'll go 1 through however many we got, and we'll generate a random number, and that'll be the person who wins this. If you're local here in Wichita Falls area, you can come by and pick the knife up, and I'll give you a tour of the Evil Shenanigans World Headquarters and Training Center, which is also known as my garage. If you're not local, I'll ship it to you. So you'll have to kind of pay attention to the live event video to find out who wins, and then send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and we'll make arrangements for how you want to pick it up. So, but again, I really do appreciate all of you guys who subscribed. I know we got a whole bunch kind of right here at the end at Blade Show, Texas, and it was good to see all you guys and talk to you all, get to meet everybody at Blade Show. That was super great. But I also want to really extend some appreciation to everybody who had subscribed prior to Blade Show and kind of stuck around for over a year waiting on me to give away this knife. So I had a lot of fun making it. I've chopped some stuff up with it. I think at the time when I was making these, this one is 1075 steel. I may be wrong, it's been a long time. It may be 80 CRV2, but I think it's 1075. I forged it all out by hand. The handle is curly maple, and the pins are either carbon fiber or micarta pins. I can't remember which ones I use now. Probably, I think carbon fiber back then, so I thought that was super cool. Honestly, I can't really tell the difference between the carbon fiber pins and the micarta pins, other than you can't cut the carbon fiber pins on my bandsaw because it makes it throw sparks. It's weird. But anyway, and then of course we got the leather sheath with the rope braid lacing around the side. If you want to see kind of a little bit more about this knife, there's I think 4 or 5 videos on the whole making process of it, how I forged it out. I was on my little anvil, and I use a sledgehammer in my post vise to kind of get the, there's like a real wide fuller that's forged in. You kind of see it better on this side. But I used the sledgehammer. I shaped it to match my forging hammer, so they're kind of a similar shape on my rounding hammer and that sledgehammer. So I kind of get both sides forged in, and they're the same. But I really like this knife. It means a lot to me, and I really hope whoever wins it enjoys it, puts it to use. Let me know how it does. But I think I've come a long way since the first one. Certainly on the handle department, I think I've come a long way. But I think I'll hang on to this one for forever. It was a very significant thing for me. It was the first time I really, upped my education on knife making specific. I kind of got started by taking a blacksmithing class, but I hadn't really done any actual knife making, lessons or, put that kind of time and effort into it. And so this was kind of the first one, the result of doing something along those lines. And I'll be honest, neither knife is perfect, which I don't think any of them are. I think that's kind of the point. It's like playing golf. But anyway, so stay tuned, or no, don't stay tuned. You're already tuned. thank you for being tuned. Make your comment down below, your favorite line from The Fifth Element. Tag Jason Knight Studios, whichever. And then we'll do all the numbers, I'll assign everybody a number, and then we'll generate the number for the winner. And it'll be a week from tomorrow. A week from whenever I get the video posted, which will probably be tomorrow. So, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It's not too late. If one of your friends wants to get on it, all they got to do is subscribe to the channel and then do all the stuff I just said. So, all right. Well, thank you guys. Have a good day. Good luck.